Toprak was an 8-year-old boy. He loved to explore everything with his curious eyes. His room looked like a little world. There were colorful flags on the walls, big books on the shelves, and a giant map of Turkey on his desk. Every morning when he woke up, he looked at the map and started to dream. I wonder how big Lake Van is. What does the sunset look like on Mount Nemrut? Is the best baklava really in Gaziantep? He asked himself with excitement. Toprak loved books, especially the ones with lots of pictures. Each page was like a new place and a new adventure. He saw hot air balloons in Cappadocia, wooden houses in Safranbolu, and stone streets in Mardin. His heart would beat faster with excitement. He didn't want to just see them in books, he wanted to go there for real. One day, he grabbed his notebook and wrote in big letters, Toprak's Big Journey Around Turkey. From that moment on, it wasn't just a dream, it was a real plan. Toprak ran to the breakfast table with his notebook in hand. His mom was pouring tea, and his dad was reading the newspaper. Toprak put the notebook on the table and pointed to it. I want to travel around Turkey, he said. His mom and dad looked at each other and smiled. Because just like Toprak, they also loved learning, exploring, and discovering new places. And at that moment, the first step of the big journey was taken. In the living room, they opened a big map of Turkey. Dad looked at the map and said, "Where should we start?" Mom went to the kitchen and came back with her notebook. She wanted to try the tastiest foods. Toprak started marking cities with his colorful pens. Ankara, Istanbul, Erzurum, Izmir, Hatay. Each city was a new adventure. That night, the house was quiet, but full of excitement. Because a great journey was about to begin. Toprak placed his small red backpack on his bed. First, he put in his notebook. Then, his favorite pen. Next, a little pair of binoculars. And he also packed a magnifying glass, because he wanted to look closely at old places. Just like every explorer, Toprak had a journal and tools for discovery. The morning of the trip was getting closer. Night, the house was quiet, but inside Toprak, there was a storm of excitement. His heart was beating fast. As soon as he closed his eyes, he dreamed he was looking out the window of a colorful train. The train moved between fields and over mountains. Suddenly, he was flying in a hot air balloon. Below him were Turkey's fields, cities, and seas like a painting. Then, he landed on a mountain meadow, riding a horse, his hair blowing in the wind. He took a deep breath in the cool air of the Black Sea. Every place in his dream felt like a big adventure. When he opened his eyes in the morning, he was smiling. Because his dreams were about to come true. Everything was ready at the end of Toprak's bed, his red backpack, notebook, magnifying glass, little binoculars, and map of Turkey. But the most important thing was the smile on his face. A heart full of curiosity and excitement. It was time to go. With his family, he would travel step by step across Turkey. Each city would bring a new story, and every stop would teach something new. And just like that, Toprak's big journey had begun.